Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. If you happen to be stopping by for the very first time, my name is Chuck. I'm a truck driver, specifically a line haul driver for a company called Estes Express. And I'd like to bring you along with me so you can kind of see what it's like to be a truck driver and what it specifically entails and what I do in the line haul and the LTL world of trucking. But my channel is also called Trucking Through Life, because though I show you what I do, I'm going to start making a few changes. I'm going to be adding some videos from time to time of me just out here driving and spending a few moments giving you a word of encouragement. I will call it, I don't know, talking and trucking. Something. Maybe leave me a comment what you think we ought to call these types of vlogs. But if you only like watching me do my job and sharing with you on those, then these videos may not be for you. They're going to be very short. They won't be very long. But we live in a society, we live in a world that's very negative. There's not a whole lot of positivity that you hear if you turn on the news or you get on social media. Everything's been politicized. Everything is getting to the point where, it's doom and gloom, and, it's just hard to find positive things to think on in life. And so in this video, I want to encourage you to be someone who encourages others. Our tongues are like the rudder of a ship. The rudder on a ship, no matter how big it is, that little bitty rudder sends it in the direction in which it's supposed to go. And what we say has a lot to do with where we go in life. We can build people up, we can tear people down. We can build ourselves up, and we can tear ourselves down simply by what we say. The Bible talks about out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. What's in your heart is going to bubble up and come out of your mouth. Are you someone that when your coworkers are around you, they enjoy when you walk in the room? You put smiles on people's faces. You've got a smile. You're positive. You're, no matter how bad things are, man, we love it when Chuck comes in the room, man. It's just, he's got that vibe. He's got that, it's just, no matter what it is, you want to be a person that when you walk in the room, that you lift up the room. That you don't walk in a room and immediately people start scattering and moving because they don't want to be around you because all you talk about is negative things. And that goes in our life, in our personal lives with our families. If you're married or you have kids, what we say to them, we should be mindful of what we say to them, how we say things to them. And maybe you're not naturally a person that's upbeat or doesn't come across as very positive. I want to encourage you today to look at yourself and say, how can I change? Not others. Chuck, if I could just change my wife, if I could just change the way my kids act, if I could just change my financial situation, if I could just change, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is you want to change. My friend, change starts with you. Change starts with what you're saying. What are you saying to your kids? What are you saying to your wife? What are you saying to your family? What are you saying to your coworkers? Nowadays, if you walk up and tell people, hey man, I appreciate you, man, it's like you can just see their whole countenance change. And people need that nowadays more than ever. We all need it. There's times that, man, I put on my boots and I'm ready to go to work and, I just don't feel it, man. And I encourage myself. Chuck, You know, you're out here doing something for your family. You're out here doing something that you love. You're out here doing something that, you know, you want to do. Or maybe there's other things in life that you're facing. Maybe a health issue, maybe a financial situation, maybe a relational situation. And you're like, Chuck, I don't know how to change it. I don't know I don't know how to make things better. You know, sometimes you just have to begin to change what you're saying. And that's sometimes hard to do. But you got to make sure that what you're putting inside of you is positive. Not dwelling on just negative things. Not dwelling on what you don't have. Being grateful for what you do have. You know, it's very easy to look at other people. Man, I wish I had this, or I wish I had that, or if I only had that, man, life would be so much easier. You know, you don't have to look far in life to find somebody that has it worse than you do. You know, anytime that I get to that point where I need a pick-me-up, you know, I can look off and see someone who's dealing with a whole lot worse things than me, and I'm just grateful for where I am in life and my health and my family's health and, you know, our financial freedom and all those things that we have. And try to be someone, again, I don't, just be someone that encourages others. I think that's just the point I want to get across. You know, not everybody has the same financial situation. You may not be able to do things with money that you would like to do, but there is something that all of us can do, and that is change how we treat others, how we treat ourselves. You have value, my friend. No matter where you are in life, you have value. There's so many people out there, maybe you know people who get to the point in life where they think that they're better off not being here. And based upon the situation that they're in, they make a permanent decision on a temporary situation. And we all get down. We all can get discouraged. We can all get to the point where we just, you know, we get frustrated with life. We just don't feel like we can get ahead. We don't feel like, you know, every time it seems like we're taking 2 steps forward, we're taking 5 steps back. And, you know, the frustration of where you work, or the frustration of where you are financially, or the frustration where you are in your relationships, those things can begin to tear you down. But that's where you got to begin to change what you're saying. Tell yourself that you can do it. Tell others they can do it. Tell people you appreciate them. And if you'll begin to change those things, just take 10 days and say, man, every day I get up, I'm going to tell myself I have value, that what I'm doing matters. And go throughout your day telling others that you appreciate them. And you'll begin to see not only a difference in you, but you'll begin to see a difference in people around you. Guys, I hope that helps somebody. I know it helps me. But until I see you at the next video, I hope each and every one of you have a blessed rest of your day. And remember this, life is truly short. Make sure you make it sweet. Peace.